Hi, once again I am Sydney and I am the founder of SOTAG, Servants of the Almighty God. A servant of the Almighty God is anyone, anywhere, who believes in truth, love, and the brotherhood of mankind. So literally we are servants, and we also believe that we exist in the presence of the living, omnipresent, omnipotent God. So this session I want to talk a little bit about how simple and clear religious services could be, right? And I've detailed this stuff in my upcoming book, so I'm going to do a little pitch for it here. So here's what the book looks like. Let's see if we can get a picture. Oops, let's get a picture of that. Let's get a clear picture. There we go. It's humanity's inflection point. What I get into there, and this is by inspiration, is that our Creator gave us the scriptures. He created us and says, here are the rules that, even though I give you autonomy, here are the rules that you guys should live by. And so in all the version of the scriptures, there are some key things: the rule of law, the commandments. That is what is important, that we all keep the commandments. And so regardless of which branch of theology you follow, it should be pretty straightforward. The commandments, the rule of law, that should be emphasized, I guess, continuously. So whenever you go, for spiritual enlightenment, building your relationship with the Creator, the commandments, that's what we are asked or told to keep. And along with that, I think it's very important that we constantly emphasize we exist in the presence of the living, omnipresent, omnipotent God. Because that's what's important, right? As we know now, we tailor our behaviors when we recognize we are in the presence of cameras, we're being recorded. And you think about the judgment, we are being recorded. We're in the presence of the living, omnipotent God. But somehow it seems that has gone to the wayside. And it seems like so many religions are now about really the religious leader. So they now can change the rules, and the rule of law doesn't seem to apply. When you hear religious leaders talking about basically professing greed, hate, and you'll hear someone say, well, the wheat and the chaff, and one of the things you hear about, they want to be soldiers for God, and so the hate of sin is not emphasized. Love for sinners, hate of sin, because they get into clanism, right? We are that special clan, and once you get into that, you can then be above the laws, right? You don't have to conform, and that's why I think that the commandments are not being emphasized. So we can find the stories that we want to extract and use. This is a guiding. Whereas if we go right back to the commandments, it's like, okay, I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. These are the laws that we should all strive to. And again, we're not perfect, but these are the laws. And there is always forgiveness and redemption. But if every religious service emphasize at some point we exist in the presence of the living, omnipresent, omnipotent God. And these are the commandments, these are the laws that we should strive to obey at all times. Think about it. Do you think we'd have so much hate and divisiveness? So that's what I think is the real shortcoming of all these religions. And you go to a religious service, you should come out feeling somewhat enlightened and in love with all God's creations. But instead, more than likely, it's like, no, it's that clan. I'm part of this clan, and this clan is special. And so that's where I think that we're going down the wrong path. And in SOTAG, again, SOTAG, we have enough religions. SOTAG does not focus on changing the scriptures. They are what they are, the commandments. We already have it. It's that brotherhood of mankind, the one creator. Just like we have the laws of creation, the laws of nature, designed and implemented by the one creator that applies to all of us, the brotherhood of mankind. And so we should get back to keeping the commandments, being aware of the omnipresent. And in my book, I go into all our science and technology, all of our knowledge are revelations that manifest his omnipotence, but I'll get into that in my other sessions. So once again, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen and recognize this is not just coincidence. There is a deeper, bigger meaning to all of this. So thank you for taking the time, and until God bless.